The Minotaur is a living creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man, or, according to Ovid, the Roman poet, the Minotaur resides in a labyrinth, which is a group of buildings with winding walkways in the middle of the island of Crete, and is the work of the architect. Daedalus and his son Icarus created it together according to the orders of King Minos of Crete. Later, the Minotaur was taken by Theseus, Athenian hero executed in the maze itself. When he reigned in Crete, King Minos often had to contend with his brother and younger brother for control of the kingdom, so he begged Poseidon he gave him an albino bull to symbolize that the angels supported him. Then King Minos would kill the bull as an offering to Poseidon. But when he received the cow, he saw the beauty of the cows. So he couldn't break his heart and kill the cow, and kept the cow. Then another albino bull was killed and sacrificed instead. Poseidon was angry when he found out. Ordered Aphrodite and Kama-Devi to take Zephyr, wife of King Minos. He fell madly in love with the albino cow. She asked Daedalus to carve a wooden bull. Inside is a transparent compartment. The outside was covered with cowhide, decorated like a real cow. Then she climbed into the hole to put on the wooden bull. Then she had an albino cow accompany her until she became pregnant, and gave birth to the Minotaur monster. She raised her children well. But when Minotaur grew up, he began to show his beastly nature, capturing courtiers to eat as sustenance. While King Minos was worried, the priests of Delphi recommended that the Minotaur be kept in a maze. So he ordered Daedalus to be built next to the palace in Knossos. After the Minotaur was locked in the maze, King Minos became displeased with Athens, because Androgeus, his son, was killed by the Athenians in the middle of the Pan-Athenia Games. Because the Athenians did not like that, Androgeus won. Another story is that King Aegeus of Athens ordered the white bull above to kill Androgeus in the middle of Marathon. But for whatever reason, King Minos successfully marched his army to take Athens to avenge the loss of his son, and Catullus describes in his account of the birth of the Minotaur that Athens suffered a terrible disaster. Forced to pay reparations for the death of Androgeus by King Aegeus. To pay the reparations by sending to this end, Minos ordered that 7 men and 7 women be sent by lot every 7 or 9 years, to be consumed by the Minotaur in the maze. When the men had to be sent for the 3rd time, Theseus, the son of King Aegeus, volunteered to go kill the Minotaur for him, by promising that if the mission is successful, he will sail back with a white sail. If not, then the original black sail will be used. When they reached Crete, Ariadne and Phaedra, daughter of King Minos, both of them had an affair with Theseus. The elder Ariadne came to give Theseus advice on how to escape from the maze. In some cases, she gave him a thread to tie the door to as he entered the maze. Then he left the thread on the way he walked. When the Minotaur was executed using the sword of King Aegeus, he beheaded it. So he found a way back out, by bringing out the other men and women who had gone in at the same time. When returning to Athens, Theseus left Ariadne on the island of Naxos, and took Phaedra as his only wife. But he forgot to change the sails from black to white. At that time, King Aegeus was sitting on Cape Sunion. He saw a black sail. I understand that his son was killed at the hands of the Minotaur monster. Was saddened and groaned, he leapt from the cape into the water below and took his own life. That sea was then named the Aegean, which was the reason Theseus later gained the throne.